Welcome to this creator tutorial. Today I'm going to teach you how to categorize your videos on YouTube as a podcast, or how to create a YouTube podcast. So to do this, you want to go into your YouTube studio, click in the top right hand corner and click on Studio. Now, this is really important to understand. A podcast on YouTube is a playlist. A podcast is a type of playlist on YouTube. So what we want to do is go here and click on Content, and then we want to go to our playlist in the content section. So we're going to click on playlist. Okay. And like I said, a podcast is a type of playlist. So you'll see here that this is a podcast. You see the type right here, and all of these other ones are just regular playlist. So let's say I wanted to change this playlist over to a podcast. What I would do is I would click on these dots on options, and then I would do set as podcast. Okay. When you do create a podcast, you need to enter your title, you need to enter a description, and you need to enter a thumbnail image, a square thumbnail image. So once you do all of those things, you can click done, and then it will categorize it as a podcast. And if you click on your podcast tab, you can see all of the podcasts listed there. But like I said, a podcast is a form of a playlist. Let's say you accidentally categorize a playlist as a podcast. You can just click on the three dots again and revert it by clicking set as a playlist. Okay. Another great thing about the podcast is that you get specific podcast analytics. So if I click on my analytics tab, you'll see over here on the right-hand side, I have an entire analytics dashboard just for the podcast. So if I click see podcast analytics, I can see just the analytics that are related to my podcast. YouTube podcasting is a huge opportunity. YouTube is the largest podcasting platform. More people listen to podcasts on YouTube than any other platform. And now with this newly released YouTube podcasting feature, which allows for audio only plays, this opens you up to a whole brand new audience. And it actually gives you another opportunity to be discovered through youtube.com/podcast, where you have all of the most popular podcasts here displayed. Like I said, this is a huge opportunity. One, because a lot of people are not utilizing the YouTube podcasting feature. They don't know how it exists, or they don't know how to activate it for their channel. So if you do have a podcast, or if you do have any videos that work in an audio only format, I do suggest that you categorize them as a podcast, because it gives you more opportunities to be discovered on YouTube. So that was my tutorial on how to create a YouTube podcast. If you have any additional questions, feel free to ask them below. Thank you so much, and please subscribe for more creator tutorials.